The winner goes to the state. Melrose and Albany. It's boys basketball for the championship in Section 6AA, and the ball is in the air. Albany will get it. Coming up with a loose ball was Nolan Reeder, and he hands it off to Schiffler, the point guard, against the man-to-man defense. Albany has Schiffler driving down, threw a pass back out. Making the catch is Nolan Reeder. Tried to drive in, got cut off. Now Schiffler penetrates down. Here's a shot from the outside. It's going to be an air ball in the first attempt for Albany. Shooting the ball was Winkles off to the side, missed everything. And it came down to Melrose. Hellman has it. First touch here for the Dutchman. Off to our right now. And Albany also playing a man-to-man defense. Caveney drives in, takes a floater, and he scores! Preston Caveney got bumped as he got near the basket, but Caveney scores, and Melrose has the first bucket. They lead 2-0. Albany has Schiffler driving through. Lost it for a second, recovers. Now it's taken away by Caveney, though. And Albany turns it over. Schiffler brought that ball down, and Caveney was right there with his quick hands. Melrose ball, they lead 2-0. On the far side, here's Masho looking to penetrate in. Rowan Nelson posting up, and now we have a pass received by Rowan Nelson. Then he was pushed and shoved from behind, and a holding foul is going to be called against Albany. And it's going to go against Albany's Isaac Nett, who is guarding Rowan Nelson. Rowan Nelson is 6'4". Now a lot of shoving here under the basket. These two teams know each other pretty well. Pass in. Oh, Melrose lost it. The pass too high for Clausen. Melrose gives it up, and Albany with a layup. The basket by Nolan Reeder. On the inbounds pass, it got over the head of Clausen. That's sort of the fast break opportunity for Albany. And it's now 2-2. Preston Caveney on the outside, getting by his man, took a shot, stripped to the ball though. Now it's on the floor, and we've got a tie-up. And it's going to be Melrose possession. Caveney went up strong that time. Boy, it's been a physical start here, and so far the officials have let him play. Pass in for Melrose on the baseline. The score 2-2, 90 seconds in. Caveney again penetrates in, takes a running shot, no good. Clausen got the rebound, and on his putback he is fouled. That's what Daniel Clausen has been doing for Melrose, getting those offensive rebounds. Caveney twice has gotten to the basket, just did not finish that time. So Daniel Clausen at the line for Melrose. He was fouled inside by Nolan Reeder. His first, the team's second. And the senior, Daniel Clausen, misses the first of two. Still tied at 2 apiece. Daniel Clausen, the 6'6" senior, number 55. Missed them both. But then the high rebound came down to Adam Hellman. Albany could not get it. It went over the head of Winkles. 2 apiece. Melrose ball again after missing 2 free throws. They go immediately to Rowan Nelson. Couldn't post up. Now to Caveney. Drives in, and a reaching foul is going to be called on the Albany defense again, as Caveney again was slashing right to the basket. That's 3 times now for Caveney to go right to the hole. And that is also a key foul here, because it's going to be 2 fouls on Nolan Reeder. He will come out now. And into the ballgame for Albany is going to be Mitchell Reber. Reber, a 5'10" senior guard. Melrose has it again. 3 team fouls on Albany. Rowan Nelson pops back out. Reber's got him. Boy, that is a matchup that Melrose might take advantage of right now. Rowan Nelson is outside, taking it on the floor, getting to the basket, lays it up and scores. Wait a minute though, an offensive foul is going to be called. Rowan Nelson went to the basket. He is claiming, and so is Coach Dusha, that the player was inside the restricted area, and the officials are saying no. So it's an offensive foul on Rowan Nelson. That was his first foul on Wednesday as well, as he went to the basket. Still 2-2. Albany has the basketball now. Schiffler into the front court. Double high pick and roll here. Schiffler penetrates down, dumps it off. Net lost it, got it back, and back out. Reber is shooting a 3, off the rim, no good. Clausen clears the rebound for Daniel Clausen. Melrose basketball now. They get it to Rowan Nelson. He got double teamed, and it's back out though. Albany got back nicely that time. Hellman has it on the outside to Masho. 2 apiece still. Here's Preston Caveney spinning, taking that floater, and he rims it off, no good, but Clausen got the rebound, and he's fouled again. 2 offensive rebounds for Daniel Clausen. Somehow he's been around that basketball, and He's at the free throw line, although he missed his 2 attempts previously. And that foul is called on Albany's Winkles. His first and the team's 4th. And Clausen misses again. He's 0 for 3. He's shooting 2 here, though. So Albany, in less than 3 minutes, has 4 team fouls. 1 foul on that charge called on Rowan Nelson of Melrose. Clausen's second one. In and out, no good. So Clausen is 0 for 4. Still 2-2. Back to Albany now, 3 minutes into this ball game. Albany to my left here at Halibeck Hall. Man-to-man defense for Melrose. Net has it on the outside. Now a high post pass. Net nearly traveled. Now he's on the dribble. Penetrates down. Got a man up. And he missed the shot, though. Melrose has the rebound. Net was in deep that time. Just did not have that shot go in. He got Clausen off the floor, but he missed. Melrose has it. It's still 2-2. Rowan Nelson steps through. He takes a shot. No good. And Albany got the rebound. Nelson down near the basket. Although he was contested by some good defenders that time. Back to Albany now. Net has it on the outside. Here's Schiffler. Guarded by Hellman. Around the screen. Dumps it off. Back out. Winkles for 3. It is no good. The rebound on the floor. Tracked down by Reber. Second opportunity for Melrose. Now Winkles inside. Blocked by Clausen. But it came back to Reber. Albany still has possession. Clean block that time for Daniel Clausen. Coach Schlegel of Albany yells out the play. Schiffler on top. Now Net drives through. Lost it on the dribble. And now a foul is going to be called. And let's see. Oh, Coach Douche is extremely upset as Masho was going for a loose ball and Net was diving for it too. And they're going to say a foul is going to be called on the Melrose player. And Coach Douche is asking the official to come over and explain that to him. That foul was called on Grant Masho. Second team foul, the first on Masho, so Albany will pass in. Albany has got Andrew Hahn into the ball game now. He played really well the other night, scored 19 points off the bench for Albany. Hahn, a rugged sophomore at 6'4". Now in the inbounds pass play, Melrose is showing a zone defense, so it's a 2-3 here for Albany to go against. It's still 2-2. Schiffler driving for Albany, getting close. He lays it up and scores. Schiffler blew by the defense of Rowan Nelson that time. Nelson came out strong to try to close out. Easy layup then for Schiffler. It's 4-2 Albany. Masho, skip pass inside, crowded. Here's Rowan Nelson. The ball got deflected and it came over to Nelson. And as he was trying to shoot down low, he is fouled. So Rowan Nelson will step to the free throw line. Actually not a good pass for Melrose, and it was fortunate that it came over to Rowan Nelson. And that's going to be 2 fouls, too, on Isaac Net. So Albany has Net with 2. Reeder on the bench with 2 already. And Rowan Nelson at the free throw line. Shooting 2 free throws, missing. Rowan Nelson is 6'4", sophomore. Here's his second free throw. And this one is good. Melrose as a team, Daniel Clausen 0 for 4 and Rowan Nelson 1 of 2. So the team is 1 for 6 at the free throw line. 4-3 Albany. Albany's got the ball again. To our left, they pass it down low. Hahn is open and he makes the shot. Carter Cheetah, who just checked in, was fronting him, and a good pass from the top found Hahn open. And Hahn with his first basket. He had 19 against Cathedral on Wednesday. The scores 6-3 Albany. Cavey takes a 3, no good. High rebound. Cheetah got it in the corner. Got it back out of trouble. They go to Rowan Nelson. Skip pass back out. Here's Masho shooting the 3 off the rim. High rebound bounced around and Schiffler has it for Albany. So Melrose taking a couple of 3s, over 2 though on the attempts. And Albany has the ball. They lead 6-3. Hahn is a good post-up player for Albany. Carter Cheetah at 6'3" is guarding him. Schiffler pulls it back out at the top. Melrose now back to the zone defense. Schiffler near half court. Now he starts off the offense, passes off to Alex Seiler, who just checked in. Albany now has another new player too. Ethan Naberto is into the ball game. He's a sophomore. So Albany taking their time now. Melrose now going to a man-to-man defense. Schiffler on the left wing. Can't get by Hellman. Takes a jump shot. Off the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound between Hahn and Cavey. And on the tie-up, the arrow points to Albany. Albany will keep the ball. 12:05 to go, first half. Albany leading 6-3. Melrose has just that one basket by Preston Caveney so far. Coach Dusha is taking out Hellman, and into the ball game is Mason Heigerkin. Here's a shot by Nabertil. He leaves it short. The ball is on the floor. Hahn got it. His follow is missed, and Rowan Nelson had it. Then he dribbled it off a foot. Let's see who it goes to. It's going to be Albany ball. Rowan Nelson is saying it didn't go off of his foot, but it's going to be Albany ball. Good rebound in the crowd by Nelson, but a turnover for Melrose. So Albany looking inside for Hahn. Cheetah fronting him. They can't get it to him. And Schiffler pulls it back out. Jordan Schiffler, a senior at 6'1". He runs the offense. Here's Reber on the left wing now for Albany. They're up by 3. It's 6-3 in this first half. Out on top now is Seiler. He's a junior. And back out further. Nabertil takes a long 3. Off, no good. Too strong. Rebounded away by Heigerkin. Melrose running the fast break. Rowan Nelson got to the basket. He's fouled. I'm going to say this right now. I think a key tonight for Melrose is going to be the play of Rowan Nelson. I think he's going to make the biggest difference for Melrose tonight. Rowan Nelson only had 7 points on Wednesday, but he's capable of scoring about 20. So Rowan Nelson at the free throw line shooting 2, and his first one is in. The foul was called on Nabertil, his first, but Albany has 16 fouls, Melrose 2. Second free throw for Rowan Nelson is also in. So this time he goes 2 for 2, and the score 6-5, Albany by a point. Albany's ball now. Still a man-to-man defense here for Melrose. Schiffler brings it down to the left wing. They're looking for Hahn. Forced back out a little bit. Now he's backing down Cheetah. Takes a jump hook. No, he had to pass it back out. Here's a drive to the basket, and a foul is going to be called. Oh, Melrose went with a swing on a block that time on the drive, taken by Seiler. Seiler dribbled right into the crowd, and it's going to be 2 fouls on Rowan Nelson. So 2 on Rowan Nelson. Seiler's free throw is off, though. He's shooting a pair. Melrose has Isaiah Garrett's coming in for the first time. And for Melrose, Rowan Nelson with 2 fouls will sit down now. That's what happened to him on Wednesday as well. And Daniel Clausen is back in. Another free throw here for Albany, and this time it's good. And they lead 7-5. 1 of 2 at the line for Seiler. That's his first point. He's a non-starter for Albany. Melrose ball now. On the outside is Caveney. He's been able to drive, but not this time. Masho stopping now, and Melrose swings it to the far side against the man-to-man defense. Albany has gone man all game long so far. 10:45 to go in the first half. Now here's a steal. Schiffler took it away on the wing. He's coming down with a layup, and he scores. Not a good pass that time as Cheetah trying to get it to Mason Heigerkin on that wing. Caveney now has it, can't drive in. Schiffler guarding him. Caveney going one-on-one, spins, got stuck, and an offensive foul is going to be called on Caveney. Schiffler went down as Caveney tried to spin on him, so the foul on Preston Caveney of Melrose. 9-5 Albany. And Coach Dusha is coming out to call a timeout. So the first timeout tonight for the Melrose Dutchman. 10:24 to go first half. Albany leads 9-5 over Melrose. Melrose called a timeout. Albany leads 9-5 over Melrose. This is boys basketball tonight. We're at Haliback Hall at St. Cloud State. Mark Knobler with you. Albany has the basketball after the offensive charge call on Preston Caveney. It is the 4th team foul on Melrose. Albany has 6. Against the man-to-man now, Schiffler slowly dribbles across half court. Starts the offense right side. Melrose double-teaming Seiler. Got in trouble, and he got it away. Where the basketball is Garrett's. Melrose now looking to trap here out of this man-to-man defense if they can. Seiler way back out to Garrett's. Albany going deep into their bench right now. There's only 2 starters on the floor, Schiffler and Gable. Schiffler penetrating, takes a running jump shot, and he scores. Jordan Schiffler with his 3rd basket. He has 6 points. He had 11 in Wednesday's win. 11-5. Albany leads by 6 points. Melrose still has just the 1 basket in this first half. And we've played 8.5 minutes. Now here's a drive and a foul called as Masho went to the basket. His what Melrose has been trying to do tonight is to drive in on the Albany man-to-man defense. More or less going one-on-one with Caveney for sure, and now this time Masho. Grant Masho is yet to score, coming off a 25-point game on Wednesday. Masho, a 6'1 sophomore. His first free throw is missed. Melrose missed a lot of free throws on Monday, improved on Wednesday, but not shooting well here tonight against the Albany team. The Albany foul was called on Garrett's, his first, but the team's 7th. Masho makes the second. He goes 1 of 2. 11-6. Albany leads by 5 points. And Albany again taking their time. Schiffler on top. Around the screen. Can't shoot. Here's a corner three. Good for Seiler. On the penetrating move by Schiffler. He dumped it off in the corner to Seiler, and he knocks down a 3. That's the first 3 tonight for either team. And Seiler, a non-starter, hits the 3 for Albany. They now lead 14-6. Their biggest lead of 8. Masho can't drive in. Swings it to the far side to Mason Heigerkin. Now they go back this side to Preston Caveney. Goes one-on-one with Schiffler. Got bumped, took a shot, and a foul call. That's 4 times now that Caveney has gone to the basket. Maybe I could say 5 times. The one time he was called for the foul, although he really wasn't making his move. But this time, Preston Caveney at the free throw line, shooting 2 free throws. So they say the foul is called on Gable of Albany. Trying to help out. So Preston Caveney at the free throw line made his first free throw. He's got 3 points. Rowan Nelson has 3 free throws, but he's on the bench with 2 fouls. Melrose only has 1 basket, and we've played 9 minutes and 14 seconds. Second free throw rattles out, no good. Melrose is not making their free throws here. Rowan Nelson is checked back in for Melrose as Albany brings it up again. Schiffler walks it across. Checking out the defense. It's a zone. It's a 1-3-1 now for Melrose. They'd like to trap out of this. Schiffler on the outside. Looks, goes in the corner to Seiler. Right side this time. Made his 3 in that left corner. Now he comes to this side. Schiffler gets it to him. Seiler put it on the floor once and back out now. And Garrett's is looking. Back out to Seiler. Here's a bounce pass. Intercepted by Hellman. Seiler from way out. Tried to bounce it down low. Easy steal that time for Hellman. Melrose ball. Trailing by 7. Masho for 3. Good! Melrose got it out to Grant Masho. He connects in a 3-pointer. And it's now 14-10. Albany by 4 after the 3 made by Grant Masho. Timeout Albany. Grant Masho is the guy that really sparked the Melrose team in the first half, knocking down 3 against Spectrum, and ended up with 25 points. So a timeout called, just under 8 to go first half. It's Albany 14 and Melrose 10. Both teams have made 1 3. The last one for Melrose, scored by Grant Masho to tighten up the lead for Albany at 4 points now. 14-10. And Melrose staying in that zone defense. So again, the 2 guards. Oh, here's Schiffler shooting a 3 short. And the rebound came down though to Albany, and the 4th shot is missed. And the rebound this time to Masho. Kicks it up ahead to Caveney. Caveney stopping, spinning, getting to the basket. Blocked out of bounds though. Boy, stuffing that shot was Ethan Nabertill. Nabertill was the one that took the 3 for Albany and missed. And then Caveney spun to the basket and blocked out of bounds by Nabertill's defense. Pass in for Melrose. They're down 4. Caveney put it on the floor, can't drive in. Now Hellman has it. He's going to drive to the basket. Got there, missed a shot. The ball is saved. No, it's not. Hellman was out of bounds after he took his layup try, and the ball came to him. He tried to get back in, but the referee called him out. 7:16 to go first half. It is a spirited crowd here tonight. 14-10, Albany leads. Melrose stays in that 1-3-1 zone. So Schiffler again with net on the outside. Caveney, the point guard. He likes to gamble just a little bit to go for those steals. Now in the corner. Oh, here's a skip pass, easy steal. Nelson up ahead to Caveney to the basket, lays it up and scores. Not a good pass that time for Albany. A low skip pass, that never works. Caveney puts it in. Now the Albany lead is cut to 2 at 14-12 with 6:40 to go first half. Albany now against that zone defense. Melrose is showing different looks here. Net has it way out. He threw a pass that was just caught by Schiffler. Now Schiffler drives through, throws it right to Hellman. Albany not passing the ball well at all the last 2 or 3 possessions. Melrose with a steal again. Rowan Nelson drives in. Can only go so far. Back out to Caveney. Schiffler on him. High screen in a row with Clausen. Nothing happening, so he brings it back out. Melrose a chance to tie with a 2 and take the lead with a 3. Clausen to Caveney, right side. Rowan Nelson cuts through, tries to post up Navertill. Skip pass far side to Hellman. Hellman is not the outside shooter. Then he put it on the floor and taken away by Net. Albany coming down, and a layup is going to be good by Net. Well, that time Hellman put it on the floor, a clean steal by Net. That's his first basket. Albany gets their lead back to 4 at 16-12. Melrose offensively now has Caveney spinning, getting close, laid it up and off, and the ball pulled out of there by Albany. Getting to the rebound this time was Nolan Reeder. Reeder nearly lost it at midcourt as Caveney got a hand on it, but he recovers, and now Schiffler, the senior guard. Whips the pass down low. Here's a shot up and good for Albany. They score. Gable caught that pass. That was just a rocket pass thrown by Schiffler. Albany by 6 now at 18-12. Melrose had a chance to tie it up. Oh, here's a 3 for Rowan Nelson off the rim. No good. Cleared off by Navertill. Oh, then he threw as he pivoted. Oh, foul is going to be called on Melrose. Oh, I'll have to describe that one. When Navertill got the rebound, he was pivoting and trying to clear himself. Adam Hellman tried to close in tightly and got hit, and he went down, and the foul was called on Melrose. So Hellman got the foul, and it's going to be Albany basketball. 18-12, Albany leads by 6 with just under 5 to go. Again, Schiffler taking his time to set up the offense. 2 high post players setting picks, but Schiffler dribbles down to the left wing, throws a pass that got deflected, but Hahn recovers for Albany. He's going to turn around and shoot from the free throw line and miss, and the ball is loose, and Hahn got it back. Nobody got it for Melrose. Albany another chance. They lead 18-12 with 4:30 to go. Hahn is just a big enough guy, too. You can't move him. Here's a drive, and they pass it down to Hahn. Got in trouble. Down low. Takes a jump hook and scores. Coach Dusha is not pleased. He wanted a travel on that catch by Hahn. 20-12, Albany by 8. Here's Masho driving down. Got around Hahn. Contact. High rebound. Rowan Nelson misses the reverse layup. Then he follows it up and he scores and he's fouled. Coach Dusha is still shaking his head as Rowan Nelson got the rebound off his miss, and he put it in, and he's at the free throw line. That's his first field goal. He has 5 points. And the Albany foul is called on Hahn, his first, and the team's 9th. The three-point play is good for Rowan Nelson as he makes the free throw. So now the score, 20-15. Melrose trailing by 5. It's Albany basketball. Melrose had a chance to tie it up. Oh, now here's a travel on Net. Albany had it on the wing. Net was making his move, and they called a walk on him, and he turns around and looking at the referee with his hands up in the air going, what? So it's Melrose basketball. Melrose has Hellman, Cheetah, Caveney, Nelson, and Masho on the floor. And trailing by 5 with 3:30 to go in the first half. Rowan Nelson comes out, faking on Hahn, could not drive in. Hahn staying back. Now it's far side on the wing to Hellman. That took it away from him. Now he passes. Rowan Nelson for a 3 from the top, too strong. And the rebound is going to be Albany's ball. Ripping the ball away was Reeder. Now he pulls up. He's going to take a 3 off the rim. No good. Caveney has the basketball for Melrose. So a fast break 3 that time for Albany's Reeder, and it does not go in. There's Caveney on the left-hand dribble, behind his back, steps through, takes a shot, and it rolls off. Hahn clears for Albany. They're running now. It's up ahead to Net. He gets to the basket, fakes, goes up and scores. The guy that he faked was Rowan Nelson, who backed off with his 2 fouls. So another fast break chance this time for Albany, and Net put it in. That's 2 times for him. 22-15, Albany. And we're down to 2:40 in this first half. Caveney has it for Melrose on the far side, being guarded by Navratil. Now Hellman drives around, got to the free throw line to Masho for three. Masho in and out, no good. And Reeder has the rebound for Albany. Albany controls right now. They lead by 7 points. And we're down to 2:20 in this first half. Albany against the man-to-man defense now. Here's Net on the far wing. Skip past this side. And here's a three up and good for Albany. Nolan Reeder hits a three. And a timeout for Melrose. The score now 25-15 as Albany has built a 10-point lead after the three made by Nolan Reeder. 2:09 to go first half. Albany by 10. Right now, Albany has had 6 different players score, and Melrose has just 4 baskets in this first half, and we have 2:09 to go in the first half of play. Albany has a 10-point lead at 25-15 over Melrose. After the three knocked down by Nolan Reeder, who has a 2 and a 3. Jordan Schiffler has 3 baskets. Seiler hit a 3. Hahn has a couple of baskets. So everybody contributing well for this Albany boys team. Melrose has the basketball. They trail by 10. Just over 2 minutes to go now in the first half. Heigerkin being guarded by Hahn. Here's Preston Caveney getting by Schiffler. Got to the basket, laid it up short. And Hahn piles in there and got the rebound. And then he is fouled by Caveney and trying to get it back after the miss. That's kind of the bulk of Andrew Hahn. Even though he's just a sophomore, he's 6'4", and he's got some good weight too. So a foul on Caveney, that's going to be his second and the team's 6th. So Albany will pass in, and with 1:45 to go in the first half, they've got the ball. They lead by 10 at 25-15. Schiffer goes down to the wing, feeds Hahn, back to the basket, makes his move, forces up a shot, missed, and getting the rebound though was Gable, and he throws it back out of trouble. Gable also, too. He's not a small guy at 6'2". He's muscled well. Here's a shot, air ball though, taken by Schiffer on that baseline shot. Melrose kicks it up ahead to Cheetah. He got to the basket, lays it up and scores. Fast break basket for Carter Cheetah. He beat his man down the floor. And it's now 25-17. And Coach Schlegel of Albany has both palms down, saying slow it up, calm down. 1 minute to go. Schiffler near half court. Heigerkin coming out to force the action. Schiffer on the left-hand dribble comes down, back out. Hahn loads up a three. Good! Andrew Hahn from the top of the key hits a three. 28-17. Albany has the biggest lead now of 11. Hahn played great on Wednesday. He's had a really good first half here against Melrose. Hahn led the scoring with 19. He's a non-starter, remember. And he just knocked down a three. He's got 3 baskets and now 7 points. Melrose ball, under a minute to go. Masho has it. 28-17, Melrose behind. Heigerkin will take a three. It's off the rim, rebounded away by Gable. Albany has the ball, and they've got it with a half minute to go in the first half, and they're up 11 points at 28-17. Schiffler again walks it across half court. Mason Heigerkin, a sophomore, on him. Now Schiffler feeds it off. He gets it back from Gable. We're down to 15 seconds. Schiffler near half court. Looks around. And Hahn coming out to set a high screen for him. Back out. Under 10 seconds now. And Schiffler still at half court. Checks the clock. Down to 4. He gets double teamed. Hahn driving. Shooting from the free throw line. Missed at the horn. And that will close out the first half of play. 6 players scored for Albany. The players off the bench, it really doesn't matter, I think, for Albany. If you start, if you don't, you just come in and do what you can do to help this team get the lead, and they do have the lead at halftime. It's 28-17. Albany leads it by 11 over the Melrose boys. Melrose will go to the basket to our left, coached by Ryan Dusha. The Albany head coach, Corey Schlegel. Melrose ball. And Albany matching up man-to-man. Into the offense now. Way out to Rowan Nelson. They're trying to post up Caveney, but then Masho's pass was picked off. It was too low, too slow, and net took it away. Albany gets a steal on the first possession here for Melrose. Melrose drops back defensively into a man-to-man themselves. Schiffler on top, being guarded by Caveney. Caveney has 2 fouls. Schiffler waiting, and they're trying to post up down low. Winkles had it, and gives it back outside again. Here's Schiffler on top. At times, Albany does take their time. They lead by 11. There's no hurry for Albany right now to start the second half. Winkles trying to post up Rowan Nelson, making his move, turns and shoots, and it's off. The rebound pulled out. No, it got jabbed free. Now Masho took it away, though. Who had it for a second was Reeder. Here's Caveney stepping through. He lays it up and scores. A basket for Caveney. Caveney likes to get things going for Melrose. And the first basket of the second half goes to Melrose. 28-19, Albany. Over a minute into the second half now. Here's Albany to our right. On the dribble is Nolan Reeder, a sophomore. And then he threw a pass that got hit out of bounds, and Caveney is saying it went off of Schiffler. And it's going to be Albany ball, though. Many times in the first half, Coach Dusha of Melrose not pleased with the officials here tonight. Pass in for Albany. Schiffler on top. Caveney backs up a little bit. Schiffler, he's going to shoot a 3, but then there was a whistle away from the ball, and a foul is going to be called on Albany. And it's called on Gable, his second. A little too much pushing that time on Gable's defense. Melrose ball now after the Albany foul. 28-19, Melrose down. Rowan Nelson threw a pass, knocked out of bounds by the big hand there of Adam Winkles on the baseline, and a pass in for Melrose. The Melrose boys at 25-4 on the season. Clausen gets it back out to Preston Caveney, one of the seniors. Nelson in the lane now, trying to make his move, gets to the basket and he scores. An aggressive post-up move that time by Rowan Nelson. He leads the Melrose scoring with 8 points. Took it right to the basket that time. Albany tried to double team him, but at 6'4", he was just too big. So a basket by Rowan Nelson. Melrose now down 28-21. Albany has Schiffler on top. Waits, drives in, threw a pass back out to net. He'll put it on the floor, gets inside, takes a shot off the glass, no good. The ball is tipped around and Clausen has it. Lost it though, and a loose ball picked up by Masho. Clausen's outlet pass was knocked away by Winkles, but it came over to Masho. Melrose basketball now. They trail by 7, trying to come back here after getting down 11 at half. They go to Rowan Nelson again, spins in on Gable, and a foul call. Well, that is the game plan right now for Melrose. Get the ball to Rowan Nelson. You can see on that drop step for Rowan Nelson, he's going strong and hard to that basket. And that's going to be 2 fouls on Gable. And he'll go out now as Melrose will pass in. Nelson again working on Hahn. Step back, shot no good. Hahn rebounds. Now Hahn defending him, he's got a little more weight. So that time Rowan Nelson had to step back and left it short. Now Schiffler around the screen. Just got to pass back out to Reeder. And Albany swings it to the right side to net. He's a guard. Puts it on the floor. Hesitates. Spins. Got in trouble. Reaching foul call out. No! A travel instead. Masho was reaching in, but a travel was called on net. He got double teamed. Turnover on Albany. Melrose has the ball, trailing by 7. Just over 15 to go in the second half. Preston Caveney now out on top here for Melrose. Caveney so far with 7 points. Passed it off, got it back again. They're trying to post up Rowan Nelson. Here's Masho for a 3. Good! Masho, his second 3. And a timeout being called by Albany as Melrose has cut that lead down to 4 now. It's gone from 11 down to 4, 28-24. As Melrose has scored 7 straight to start the second half. It was 11, it's down to 4. Albany leading 28-24. Melrose on a 7-0 run to start the second half. Albany's ball to our right. They're posting up Hahn, and Clausen tried to knock it away, but he fouled. Clausen being very aggressive with Hahn that time. Hahn has been a key factor here for Albany. He's got 7 points, but Clausen fouled him that time. And the first on Clausen, the team's first in the second half. Pass in on the baseline for Albany. They lead 28 to... Oh, here's a loose ball, and it's picked up by Hellman. Melrose got a steal. Hellman driving down, got to the right side, puts up a shot, no good. He was fouled on the play, I think. They stopped. I heard a whistle. With this big crowd, it's been kind of hard to hear the whistles, but it is a foul as Hellman attacked the basket that time. And that is going to be 3 fouls now on Nolan Reeder of Albany. Trying to stop the layup. So Hellman, who is yet to score, shooting 2. And his first one is in. 14:33 to go, second half. Strong start to the second half here for Melrose. Hellman, a senior, with his second free throw. He had the shot, but a violation. He was on the line as he was shooting, so the shot is no good, and it's going to be Albany ball. Well, Albany's lead is at 3 right now. They have yet to score. It's 8-0 here to start the second half. Melrose, 28-25, the real score overall. Albany walks it up again with Schiffler. Schiffler dribbles around to that far side. Now here's Reeder dumping it off inside in the crowd. Hahn put up a shot, rolled off, no good though. Melrose rebounds. Hellman kicks it up ahead to Caveney. He's going to stop. Caveney likes to leak out, but Schiffler was aware of that. He was on him. Caveney driving down, got stuck at the free throw line. Back out to Rowan Nelson. He'll put it on the floor. Attacks the basket, fades away, no shot. And Clausen got the rebound. He's fouled. Third offensive board for Daniel Clausen tonight. And at 6'6", he just keeps on outworking you. And he got the basketball again. 28-25, Melrose down by 3, but 2 free throws here for Daniel Clausen, who is 0 for 4 with his free throws. He's shooting 2 now, and this one is going to roll off, no good. Melrose as a team now 6 of 14 at the free throw line. Winkles goes out for Melrose, or for Albany rather, replaced by Navratil, a 6'3" sophomore. Clausen hits the second one. The Albany lead is down to 2, 28-26. 14 to go, second half. Schiffler for Albany. Off to the right side on the wing. Hellman checking, Reeder. He drives down through a pass, caught by Schiffler in the far corner. Skip pass to net. He loads up a 3. It's going to be up and off. The fight for the rebound. Melrose has it. Clausen with a good box out. Masho picked up the ball. Melrose has a chance to tie with a 2 or take the lead with a 3. Caveney on the dribble. Schiffler forcing him closer. Here's a shot, no good. Clausen got the rebound, back out to Hellman. Now we have a whistle and a foul called near the basket. Once again, Coach Dusha is pleading his case with the official as Caveney drove to the basket. Albany did eventually foul, though. That's going to be 2 on Jordan Schiffler. Passing in the lane. Rowan Nelson missed the shot. On the inbounds pass, here's Albany fast breaking. Masho tipped it away, and Masho intercepts. Melrose ball, down by 2. Masho hesitates, back off to Rowan Nelson. Hands it off now to Hellman. He attacks the left side. His layup is good. This game is tied 28-28. Melrose has outscored Albany 11-0 to start the second half. Albany's ball, they're shooting a 3. It's short. Weak side rebound. Hahn had it. It's out of bounds. It's going to stay with Albany. Daniel Clausen really battling with Hahn to get those rebounds. Melrose is going to sub Hellman out, Heigerken in. Melrose has the 3 sophomores on the floor. Heigerken, Masho, and Nelson. Pass in for Albany. Melrose matching up man-to-man. It's way out to Reeder. Gets it to Schiffler. Melrose now playing a 2-3 zone defense on that baseline pass in. The game is tied at 28. Schiffler down low. Reeder posting up. Skips a pass to the corner. Here's a 3 up and nope. And Clausen gets the rebound. The shot by Navratil was short. Melrose rebounds the ball away. Melrose has it, a chance to take the lead down. They have outscored Albany 11-0 to start the second half. Just over 12 to go. Masho had it jabbed out of his hands, then a foul called. Net took it away. Net is so quick. He's a senior. He's had several steals here. Took it away from Masho, who then Masho fouled to try to slow him up. as Nutt was trying to break free. Albany has the basketball. Second team foul on Melrose. And Albany has 5 team fouls in the second half. Reeder spins. He'll take a runner. That's good. A basket for Nolan Reeder. He's got 7. That gives the lead back to Albany now at 30-28. Good spin move by Reeder to get close. Caveney, he's going in. He'll put up a floater. Rims off. Fight for the rebound this time. Schiffler comes in. The guard up ahead. Here's Ned breaking free to the basket. He goes up and he scores. Melrose did not get back far enough that time. Net got it in front, and Net scores. 32-28. 2 straight baskets for Albany. Melrose ball after tying the game up. Albany has scored the last 4 now, and they lead 32-28. Here's Rowan Nelson back out to Masho. He's going to shoot a 3. Good! All net for Grant Masho. That's his 3rd 3. 11 to go in the second half. It's Albany ball. They lead by 1, but Grant Masho with his 3rd 3 tonight. He's now in double figures with 10. He's the first player in this basketball game to hit double figures. Hahn trying to post up. Got double teamed. Still in trouble. Took a bounce. Now lost it. Got it. And a foul is going to be called on Clausen. Hahn was stuck. And Clausen still trying to jab it away. And he fouled him. That's going to be 2 on Daniel Clausen. The score 32-31. Albany by 1. The winner goes to the state. Clausen is out. Cheetah is in for Melrose. Pass in for Albany on the baseline. Schiffler looking. Still looking. Gets it way out to half court. With the catch is Reeder. Albany to our right. Wearing white tonight. Coach Schlegel says thumbs down. This is the play for Albany now against the defense. Reeder, step back 3. He puts it up and scores. Nolan Reeder, a step back 3. One-on-one move. Albany leads by 4 at 35-31. Reeder's got 2 threes. He's in double figures now with 10 for Albany. Melrose has Masho. Can't drive through. Good defense by Reeder for Albany. Here's Mason Heigerkin. Back to Masho, the left-hander. Crossover dribble, nearly lost it. Now he's going to be fouled as Reeder tried to slow him up as Masho was starting to get around him. That is now the 6th team foul on Albany. So Melrose will pass in. 10-10 left, second half. Albany led by 11 at half, but then Melrose tied up the game, outscoring them 11-0. But now Albany leads by 4. Melrose ball. Hellman driving through, takes a running shot, scores! Adam Hellman going right to the front of the rim. That's his first field goal tonight. That's what Melrose has been trying to do all night long, is go with that drive off the dribble drive and go right to the basket. 35-33, Albany by 2. The ball is way out to Schiffler, to our right again. Heigerkin on him, he got around him. He'll take a running shot, that's no good, and a foul is going to be called on Heigerkin. Used 2 hands that time on a push, a foul on Melrose. And that on Heigerkin is just his first and the team's 4th, but it's a 2-shot foul for Jordan Schiffler. First free throws for him tonight, and he makes the first one. He's got 7 points. Hahn has 7. Reeder has 10 for Albany. Caveney for Melrose has 7. Rowan Nelson has 8. Grant Masho leads with 10. Another one for Jordan Schiffler for Albany. And his second free throw is rolling off, no good. And the ball is loose, but saved by Hellman before it went out. Melrose has the ball. Melrose down by 3. 9:30 to go in the second half. It's 36-33 Albany. Heigerkin has it on the outside. They swing it now to Hellman. Rowan Nelson cutting through. They can't get the ball to him. Cheetah from the free throw line scores! He doesn't shoot often, but Carter Cheetah knocked down a free throw line shot. He was left wide open. They almost dared him to shoot, and he made it. Albany's ball, they lead by 1. 36-35, halfway through the second half now. Albany again sets up the offense. Reeder way out. Hellman on him. He's going one-on-one. He had a step-back 3, nearly lost it on the dribble, but Schiffler helps out. He's going to try to take Heigerkin, gets to the right side, goes up with a shot and scores. One-on-one move that time by Schiffler. Heigerkin could not stop him. 38-35. Albany leads by 3. Melrose needs to keep on answering too. Here's Masho on the outside. He's going to stop, can't shoot. Reeder goes on him. Here's Rowan Nelson on the baseline. Takes it to the free throw line, stopping there, and hands it off now to Mason Heigerkin. Heigerkin, a good outside shot. Hellman now. Hellman thinking about shooting. Rowan Nelson at the high post. Passes back out to Masho. And Melrose now will reset. Preston Caveney ready to check back in for Melrose on the next dead ball. Here's a 3 for Masho. Air ball. Cheetah saves it maybe. It's on the floor. It came to, well, it's still loose. Now it rolls out of bounds. It's going to be Melrose ball. Big scramble that time. It was an air ball, a save for Cheetah, and Melrose will pass in. 8:05 to go. Melrose trailing by 3. Heigerkin out. Caveney back in. Here comes Hahn back in for Albany. They've got Winkles on the floor too with Schiffler, Reeder, and Net. Pass in for Melrose. Way back out. Caveney with a high catch. Getting around Net. Takes a floating shot. Way short though. And an easy rebound here for Winkles. Caveney likes that floater. Missed it this time. Albany's ball. They're up by 3 at 38-35. Into the front court. Schiffler. Crossover dribble. Could not penetrate. Oh, Reeder with a long 3. Good! Oh my goodness. He was way out. Reeder had that step back 3. This one from long distance. 41-35. Rowan Nelson got bumped as he tried to penetrate through. Now he gets the ball back, down on the baseline, brings it back out, and they swing it to Caveney now. 7:25 to go. Long shot that time by Albany's Reeder. Hellman, Cheetah, baseline shot, air ball. And then away from the ball, we had a push and a shove, and a foul is going to be called on Albany. And it's going to go against Nolan Reeder. That's going to be his 4th foul. Hellman was trying to box him out, and then Reeder knocked into him, and Reeder is called for a foul. He's the player that just made the 2 threes, but now Reeder has 4 fouls. So with 7:17 to go, Coach Schlegel is going to take him out. Reeder will sit down. He's their top scorer. He just hit that long 3, but he fouled Hellman. It's also 17 fouls on Albany, so Hellman is at the free throw line for Melrose. He's shooting the 1-and-1. 41-35. Albany leads right now by 6. Hellman's free throw is good. He'll get his bonus. Adam Hellman, one of the seniors for Melrose. Cheetah goes out. Clausen is in for Melrose as Hellman has another free throw here. So again, that was a big foul. Nolan Reeder away from the ball with his 4th foul. Hellman misses the second one, rolls off. Albany's ball. Albany leads 41-36. Melrose has missed their share of free throws here tonight. Now Albany against the man-to-man. Here's that high screen and roll. Schiffler shooting on the move. Skim the rim. The ball is tipped out, and Winkles got it. Inside to Hahn, but knocked out of his hands by the defense of Clausen, and Albany will pass in. Just under 7 to go now. It is tight still, 41-36 Albany, and a pass in for Schiffler. Melrose usually goes zone here on the baseline pass-ins. Here's Winkles way out. And now Schiffler has it. Masho on him. Tries to go one-on-one. Caveney went for a steal on Net. Net now travels. That's the second time tonight on the move. On Net. Melrose ball. So the Dutchman now, after that really good run, the offense has kind of stalled just a little bit. Melrose has it, trailing by 5 at 41-36. Adam Hellman, more or less the point guard against the man-to-man. High post to Rowan Nelson. Off to Hellman, far side. Oh, now here's Caveney getting all tied up with Schiffler, and Schiffler's going to be called for a foul. Well, those two guys were all wrapped up. Caveney was trying to go down low. Schiffler wouldn't let him get that position, and Schiffler's going to be called for the foul. And then on Schiffler, it's going to be his 3rd. So 3 on Schiffler. Reeder already on the bench with 4 fouls for Albany. Here's Preston Caveney shooting. His free throw is off the rim, no good. That was the front end of the 1-and-1, so no points that trip down for Melrose. Back to Albany now with 6:30 to go in the second half. Albany leads 41-36. Albany again spreads that floor here against the man-to-man. Winkles and Hahn setting a pick for each other. Hahn had it for a second at the free throw line. Now Net stopping, waiting, looking for some help. Finds Hahn posting up Clausen. Can't make his move. Throws a pass to Winkles in the corner. Underneath, Schiffler is open and he scores. Schiffler somehow freed himself from that weak side, and he puts in a bucket for Albany. They lead 43-36. Melrose needs a hoop here as Masho driving down, tries to step through, uses the right hand, and he scores. A basket for Grant Masho. He's got a dozen now. Good step through that time by the left-hander who used the right, Grant Masho. 43-38. Albany leads. We're down to 5:35 now. Albany has Schiffler on top, driving. He's going to shoot on the move, and it's off the rim, no good. Rebounded away by Rowan Nelson. Outlet pass to Masho. Got double-teamed. Helping out is Hellman. Here comes Hellman driving to the basket. He puts up a shot. It rimmed off, no good. And Schiffler got the rebound for Albany. Coach Dusha is yelling to his team to get back as Hellman tried to attack the basket that time. And then he got tangled up with Schiffler. That's what the crowd is reacting to, and they played on. Albany has it to Net. Caveney went for the steal, didn't get it. Now with the basketball is Seiler, a non-starter. He's a guard, replacing Reeder. Albany controlling now. They lead 43-38. They go to Hahn down low. Took a shot. A foul was called on Daniel Clausen. Went for the block. Hahn strong with that post-up move. We're down to 4:48, just under 5 minutes to go. And Andrew Hahn at the free throw line. His free throw is missed. He's shooting two. Albany still leads by 5 points, 43-38. And another free throw here for Andrew Hahn, a 6'4" sophomore for Albany. He's got 7 points. His second one is good. He'll go out now, and he's going to be replaced by Navratil. Albany leading 44-38. Melrose ball. Grant Masho has 12. Caveney with 7 points. Hellman brings it across. High post to Rowan Nelson. Taking the handoff. Passes to the wing to Caveney. Caveney getting double teamed. Back out to Masho at the top. Net right on him. 4:30 to go. Here's Rowan Nelson driving down, getting closer, takes a running shot and scores. A basket for Rowan Nelson. Again, aggressively going to that basket. He's got 10 points. 44-40. Albany with a 4-point lead. And Schiffler again walks it across that timeline. Hellman comes out to meet him. High screen and roll set by Gable. Schiffler stopping. And now to Net. Net working on Masho. Tries to drive in. Masho cut him off. Schiffler again. He's going to drive down. He'll take a jump shot. It's off the rim, and it goes in, though. A basket for Schiffler. The ball bounced around, but it fell through for Albany. 46-40. Albany keeping their 6-point lead now. Under 4 to go. Melrose ball now. Masho on the outside. Hands it off to Rowan Nelson. He finds the seam, steps through, and he missed the shot because he was fouled on the play. Rowan Nelson will shoot two. After that last basket, Jordan Schiffler has 13 points. Reeder has 13, but he's on the bench with 4 fouls. Although Reeder is coming back in now for Albany, as Rowan Nelson will shoot 2 free throws here for Melrose. Melrose down 6. Nelson's free throw good. He's shooting 2. Rowan Nelson with 11 points right now. 3:41 left, and Melrose is calling a timeout. The score right now, 46-41 Albany. Melrose will have a free throw after the timeout called by Coach Dusha. Right now, Albany leads by 5 points at 46-41 over Melrose. We're down to 3:41 in the second half. Mark Knobler here at Halifax College, St. Cloud State. The winner plays Wednesday at the state tournament. At the free throw line is the Melrose player, Rowan Nelson. Just made a free throw. Melrose called a timeout. Melrose has 2 timeouts left. Albany has 3. Second free throw, good for Rowan Nelson. The score now 46-42. Albany has the ball. They lead by 4 points. 3:35 left. Into the front court is Reeder. He knocked down a couple of big threes, but he also has 4 fouls. Schiffler has it. Got around the screen. He's going to drive down. Takes a shot. Off the rim, no good. The rebound is on the floor. Schiffler got it. No, he was out of bounds on the baseline. It'll be Melrose ball, so Melrose gets a stop. It's going to be Dutchman ball now. Down by 4 points at 46-42. Preston Caveney, fairly quiet offensively, just 7 points. He's a player that can score in the upper 20s. Caveney has it at the top, way out. Masho has it now. Net is guarding Masho. Schiffler on Caveney. And Masho has it. Hands the ball off to Caveney. Goes in, takes that running shot. The floater is short. Hahn gets the rebound. Caveney likes to go right to the front of the rim with that floater, but he's missed his last 2. Caveney so far has 3 baskets and 7 points. Albany ball. They lead by 4. Under 3 to go now. And they go down low. Hahn puts up a shot and scores. Hahn got in deep that time on Clausen's defense. Too close that time for the Melrose defender. Hahn gives Albany a 6-point lead now at 48-42. Masho can't shoot. Rowan Nelson puts it on the floor. Back out to Caveney. Caveney double team. Rowan Nelson doesn't take the 3, but Caveney will. It's going to be good for Preston Caveney. A deep 3 from the top. 48-45, Albany by 3. As Caveney hits his first 3 tonight. We're down to 2 minutes. Schiffler around the screen, way out now. Winkles has it. Hahn trying to post up, can't get it yet. Winkles, no, rather Net has it. Now to Hahn. Here's his post-up move. They triple team him and it's back out. They get it to Reeder. Reeder from the top. His 3 came down to Hahn. Hahn reverse layup. He's fouled. Albany's Reeder took a 3-point attempt from the top of the key. He missed it by about a foot, but the air ball came right down to Hahn under the basket. And he tried to reverse layup, and he was fouled by Daniel Clausen. So Hahn is at the free throw line. His first free throw is good. He now has 11 points. Andrew Hahn, a 6'4" sophomore. Albany leads by 4 right now with 1:45 to go. Reeder is going out. He's got 4 fouls, replaced by Reber for Albany, as Hahn will shoot for Albany. Made his first one. And he's got the ball for his second attempt. If he makes it, he'll go out. And he misses, though. Melrose ball. 49-45. Melrose down 4. The Dutchmen have it. Caveney, who just hit a 3, passes off to Masho. Here's Rowan Nelson on the weave. Now to Caveney. Caveney stopping, faking, driving, goes in, and a foul is going to be called as Hahn tried to take a charge, but the foul is going to be called on Albany. Caveney loves to drive to that basket, and with that jumping ability at 6 feet tall, he gets way up there. Hahn tried to take the charge, but he will commit his first foul. That will send Preston Caveney to the free throw line. He will shoot 2. Coach Schlegel of Albany, well, we'll get his lineup straight after the free throw. Caveney's free throw is good. Caveney now with 11 in the game. He'll have another free throw. So Albany is sending in a couple of players. Here's Reeder is back in, and so is Winkles, along with Hahn, Schiffler, and Net. Melrose has Clausen and Nelson, Hellman, Masho, and at the free throw line is Preston Caveney. 91 seconds left. Caveney goes 2 for 2. The score now 49-47 Albany. Albany is passing in. Melrose is pressing. Winkles will trigger in. 1:31 left. In the backcourt, Schiffler being guarded by Heigerken. They cleared out for Schiffler. One-on-one, Schiffler with speed into the front court, right side pass to Net, driving baseline, got all the way through. Now to Reeder, he takes it to the front, dumps it off inside, Hahn goes up, he is fouled. Albany with speed, running and passing. And they finally got it to Hahn, who is at the free throw line again. He just went 1 for 2. Albany leads by 2 points. We're down to 1:18 now. Hahn has the basketball again. He is shooting two. That is the 17th foul on Melrose, and he misses the first one. Free throw missed. Albany still by 2. Subs are coming in. Clausen in for Melrose. He's down deep with Rowan Nelson. Hahn missed his free throw. Here's his second attempt. This one is going to be in and out, no good. The rebound went out of bounds. It's going to be what? A whistle and a foul being called. Who's it going against, though? Net was in there. And it's on Daniel Clausen of Melrose. The free throw is missed. It was a high rebound attempt. Net went flying in there, and then Clausen knocked him down. So Net getting up slowly and trying to walk it off. He was shaken up on the play. So Melrose did not get the rebound off the missed free throw. And now they're going to try to clean up the floor. So we're down to 117 now, 49-47. And Net is at the free throw line here for Albany. First free throw attempt. He's got 6 points. His free throw is good. Isaac Net, one of the seniors. 50-47, Albany by 3 with 1:17 left. Big free throw again here for Isaac Net. His second one is off the rim, but it bounces in. Free throw good for Net. That puts Albany up by 4 points now at 51-47. 1:12 to go. Melrose ball. Caveney can't drive in. Gets it back. He's going to shoot a long three. It's going to be off the rim. The rebound is on the floor, out of bounds. It'll be Melrose ball. Albany cannot secure it that time. 1:03 left. Pass in for Melrose. Down 4. Adam Hellman has the basketball on the baseline. Looking, and he had the ball knocked back out of bounds by the Albany player. Jumping up high was Reber. So another try here for Melrose. Still 1:03 left. Hellman still looking, gets it in the corner. Masho is taking a three. Good! Masho hits a three. Timeout Melrose. On the inbounds pass, it went deep in the corner. Grant Masho made a three-point shot. The Albany lead is at 1, 51-50 with 58 seconds remaining. Big shot by the sophomore Grant Masho. That's his 4th three tonight. He has 15 points. So Albany's going to pass in now. Melrose called the timeout. Melrose has 1 timeout left. Albany has 3. Melrose is in the double bonus if they are fouled. And Melrose has 18 fouls. It's on 10, you shoot the 2. So Albany's going to pass in here against full court pressure. They like to get the ball into Schiffer, then clear it out for him. He is fast. He is hard to guard one-on-one. Melrose tried to double team him before, but he just was too quick to get by the double team. So here comes Albany now. Their lead is at 1, 51-50. Melrose breaks their huddle. Winkles will pass in the back court. Hellman and Caveney defending. Now Hahn is coming back, and he's going to set a screen. They get it into Reeder. He gives it to Schiffer in the back court. Caveney is on him. Coach Dusha is saying we need some more pressure. 50 seconds. The ball is into the front court to Reeder, right side. Melrose has Hellman on him. Reeder stopping, waiting, put it on the floor, jabbed out of his hands, saved it, back out. Now Schiffer at the top, Caveney on him. Not fouling, just playing some defense. It's tight. Schiffer spins around on the dribble, hands it off to Net. Here's the double team. Caveney fouled him. 31 seconds to go. And Albany will have Net going to the free throw line. He just made 2. He's got 8 points. And he will shoot the 1-and-1 with a 1-point lead at 51-50 for Albany. 31 seconds remaining. This is the 1-and-1. That's the 9th team foul on Melrose. Net has the ball. The front end of the 1-and-1 for Albany. Net shoots, and it is off the rim, no good. Melrose has the basketball. Melrose has it down by 1. Albany missed the free throw. Hellman into the front court, hands it off to Rowan Nelson. Now Masho had it, jabbed out of his hands, it's saved. Masho had it, no, Albany got it. Wait a minute, no, they're out of bounds. Actually, they were called for an over and back. Melrose has it with 16.2 left. They've got 1 timeout left. They will pass in at half court, but Coach Dusha will call a timeout. Melrose has the basketball. Albany leads by 1, 51-50. Isaac Net on the front end of the 1-on-1, missed the free throw. Melrose got the rebound. So Melrose will set up the play. They are out of timeouts. They will be passing in at midcourt, right at half court. Melrose is going to the basket to our left. So Coach Dusha instructing the team who will get the shot. 16.2 left. Melrose down 1. So the team still huddled up. The official is over there to break up the huddle now. So it's come down to this possession for Melrose. The winner goes to the state. Big possession here for the Dutchman. Hellman will pass in at midcourt. Masho's back there, so is Caveney. Heigerken is in there too, so is Rowan Nelson. Pass in, here we go. Caveney has it into the front court. High screen and roll, he's on the drive. Right side, stopping, skip pass. Heigerken has it. Back out to Caveney, he's gonna shoot, it's gonna be good! 5 seconds. And Albany calls the timeout. Preston Caveney put in the shot. Melrose leads 52-51. Albany called timeout. There's 4.1 left. Melrose leads 52-51. Caveney pulled up just inside the 3-point line. It was a 2-point shot, but right in for Caveney. Closing in near the free throw line. So now Albany, they put 5.2 left. Albany called the timeout right after the made basket, so 5.2 left. Albany has 2 timeouts left if they need it. So Albany will be passing in the back court. See what kind of pressure Melrose uses. If they go too tight though on Schiffler, he's fast. Albany will have time. So 5.2 left. Here comes Albany now. 52-51. Melrose leads by 1 point. Albany will have a shot though. Coach Dusha is huddling up the team one more time before they take the floor. Albany will pass in the back court with Winkles. Reeder back there, so is Net. Schiffler's at midcourt. 5.2 left. Albany has it. They're going to get it into Schiffler. He's on the move. He's at midcourt. Caveney trying to stop him. Now a timeout call by Albany as they got it in front of their bench. We're down to 2.3. So with 5.2 down to 2.3, that's what Albany head coach Corey Schiffler wanted to do, to get that ball into the front court. Now they will pass in right in front of their bench. So Albany will drop a play. If they make a basket here with 2.3, they win. If Melrose gets a stop, Melrose wins. So the Dutchman defensively. Now they've got 9 team fouls. If they foul, it'll be 2 free throws for Albany on the 10th. And obviously if it's a shooting foul, Albany will shoot free throws. So now, who will Albany go to? They like to post up Hahn, but they don't have a lot of time to get it down low to make a post up move. Just 2.3 seconds left. The outside shooter has been Reeder. Now remember, Reeder made a really long 3. Here they come. The winner on this one goes to the state with 2.3 seconds left. Albany will pass it on the far side. Net will have the basketball. And And he's got it. He is going to look. They go to Reeder. Dumps it down low. Hahn with a catch. A spin move. He scores. Does it count? 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 What are they saying? What are they saying? The officials are leaving the floor. They're saying the basket is good. They're saying the basket is good for Albany. Coach Dusha wants the officials to come over and talk to the head scorers table. He's still waving the officials over. There was 2.3 left. They got it down to Hahn. Hahn took a dribble, took a reverse layup, and the shot did go in. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Hang on! Hang on! Melrose wins! Melrose wins! The officials came back out of the back hallway. They waved off the shot. They said it was not in time. Now let's see. The officials are waving everybody off the floor. Albany was celebrating. Now Melrose is celebrating. And the official is calling over both head coaches. He's talking to both coaches at the scorer's table. Albany was celebrating because the shot did go in, but the question was, or the question is, was there time left? Albany is saying yes, there was time. Melrose is saying no, there was no time. The officials really didn't make a call at the start. Then they left the floor. They came back. Melrose wins. The referee has pointed to Melrose. There's no time on the clock. They actually had to correct the score. The final score is Melrose 52, Albany 51. That is the official final score. Melrose 52, Albany 51.